She never mentions the word addiction in a certain company. Yes, she'll tell you she's an orphan after you meet her family, the Black Crows. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago, Western Mail. Across the north and south to Key Largo, love for sale. Sade. I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no jive. Wu-Tang Clan. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. Lauryn Hill. I just read off lyrics to 4 incredible artists. Am I giving you my dream lineup for a festival I'd like to see happen because I missed that episode? Well, I am bummed. I missed that episode, but the answer is no. I just read to you 4 of the submissions to the 2026 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This week on Southern Hang, we are talking the 2026 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame class and the songs we love from each and who we think is most deserving. Fellas, unfortunately this week on our Southern Hang, we are 3/4 of the 4. We're missing our man Sherman Brown, but as always, we're filling in with Red and Neil and myself, Greg Cotton.
We'll do what
we're going to talk. Yeah, we're going to talk the 2026 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee nominations. Not who's been inducted, just the nominations. So this year's nominees are the Black Crowes, Mariah Carey, Melissa Etheridge, Billy Idol, Iron Maiden, New Edition, Pink, Shakira, Wu-Tang Clan, Jeff. I got to read my own handwriting.
Jeff here.
Buckley, thank you. This is pitiful when you get old and you can't even read your own handwriting. Phil Collins, Lauryn Hill, INXS, Joy Division, Oasis, Sade, and Luther Vandross. Per what I've read, I think you get 7. They're going to accept 7 people. That's what I believe is correct. If I did my work right.
Okay.
So these people are just eligible, but they're going to whittle this down to 7.
Eligible and nominated.
Yeah. And nominated. Yeah, there's a lot of people. You have to have 25 years since your first song. But these are the people that have been nominated to be inducted. So,
I did not look at like how you get nominated. Is there like a committee?
Yeah, I'd like to nominate some people.
I would too.
Yeah, fire down. Go ahead. We'll have the Southern Hang Hall of Fame. You have to have been talked about at least 3 times by Neil Wilding on our show to get inducted.
Well,
Robert O'Keen.
Robert O'Keen's been at it for 25 years. That's
Spoon. Wolf Parade.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wolf Parade maybe not quite, but they're knocking on the door.
Mountain Goats falling there.
How about Todd Snyder? Posthumous. Like I feel like Todd Snyder needs to be on the list. Next year. Should we talk about this year before we hit on?
Let's talk about this year before we get to next year. Next year we'll start nominating people like a mofo.
Yeah, but hey, that's a good list, and they've got to narrow that down to 7. I thought that was a pretty good list there. There's a few of them there I'm kind of curious. I mean, I'm also curious about the title Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and then you have.
It's a stretch.
I'm not trying to be mad at nobody. I love New Edition. Love them. That's my people. Rock and roll. So I guess it's
yeah.
So I don't know how that works. I guess we should go back in and see who's already been inducted. But go ahead. Go ahead, Neil.
I mean, there's I don't know how they figure this out, but like I look back at last year, Outkast was put in, so there's plenty of hip hop guys in there. Tribe Called Quest the year before that.
Hell yeah.
Your boy Willie the year before that, 2023.
Willie Nelson didn't make it till 2023.
I know. I'm kind of wondering on that one. Maybe he had to earn it twice. Like maybe the IRS took away the first time, and then he had to come back. I don't know. Yeah, 2023 was Sheryl Crow, Rage, Willie. It's all over the map. So I guess it's just.
I'm trying to get my head wrapped around Sheryl Crow. Is she Hall of Fame worthy?
Did she make it? Did she made it in? She wasn't just a nominee.
The Hall of Pretty Good.
She was inducted.
She was Billy Badass for like a 5-year stretch, maybe 10 at most.
Yeah. You'd be surprised to know, I've seen a bunch of people in concert. She might be the person that was the most fucked up on stage.
Oh, yeah?
I saw her with Trevor Fallbush and I. Actually, I was texting with Trev today. What up, Trev? And,
What up, Trev?
And and we saw her at the Palace back first year, like first album. And she couldn't stand up.
Well, all she wants to do is have some fun.
I know.
But she said it.
Yeah.
That's true.
She played our conference a couple years back.
Yeah.
She was fine.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Fun
Right.
night.
I agree, though. That's like the Hall of pretty good.
Yeah, I dug her. I mean, she was cool. Yeah.
Cotton,
have some fun.
You're gonna have to move out because in 2024, your boy Dave Matthews Band was.
Oh well.
Did they get in? Or nominated or got in?
Well, they got in. Yeah, they got in.
Yeah. Well, I get it. I'm not. I know that happens. Like for this year's nominations, Oasis is in there. Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at Oasis, but I know that I put them in my 7 that I think should get inducted. I couldn't name 3 Oasis songs, but I know they're humongous. I know they're a humongous band loved by.
Do you know who would
lots and
put
lots and
Oasis in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
Jason Corfage.
Oasis.
Oh, Oasis. Yeah.
You know who likes Oasis?
Oasis loves them. Well, they hate each other, but they love them.
Well, I saw something here recently with the Robinson brothers talking about how they were somehow the people that helped get the two, whatever their boys' names are from Oasis, helped to get them back together. Yeah. Like they're mending bridges based on the brother beef they had. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I think it's very cool. Yeah, like they said, shit, if we could do it, anybody can, right?
Right. Yeah, hell yeah.
Do we know, before we go any further, what does it take to get in this bad boy?
25 years and have some music.
Yeah. And somebody to nominate you, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, per this, send a letter. There's a fan vote at vote.rockhall.com. There's an annual voting period early in the year. There's a nominating committee. I don't know. There's all kinds of time required. The artist must have released the first commercial recording at least 25 years prior to nomination year. Old Willie, they let him go twice. He had to be 50 years before he freaking got in there. I mean, that's if he just got in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the committee looks for artists who have created music that has significantly influenced and shaped rock and roll, demonstrating musical excellence.
Is there a whole backlog of people that didn't make the cut previously that these 2026 nominees are competing against?
Yeah. Or you get to be like Barry Bonds, and you get to try to go in like 4 to 5 years in a row. Yeah. And if you don't make it that many times, then you're out.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I looked at some bands. I'm like, so who are the bands that historically, like you would maybe consider that aren't in it? And like a band like Jane's Addiction, cutting edge band. I don't know if they got enough material out there to be Hall of Fame worthy, and they'd be in my Hall of Fame for sure. So they were nominated in 17, 24, and 25, but not 26. Beck, another like very big influential, man. Cool dude.
Yep.
Nominated in 22, not on the ballot.
Not been back since.
How about this one?
I wonder.
Fish, nominated last year, won the fan vote. Not even nominated this year.
What good is a fan vote if it doesn't get you in?
I don't know. Dave Matthews won the fan vote in 2020. Didn't even get nominated again until 2024. That's when he got in. How about that?
I have so many questions.
The final ballot is determined by a select committee. I don't know who's on this committee.
Yeah.
But fan input is reviewed. The fan vote, while popular, is only one component of the selection process.
Sounds like it's reviewed and ignored.
Yeah. Who's on the
So
committee?
if you're up for the fan vote and you're not getting in, do you want to win the fan vote now? I don't know.
That's like winning the par 3 contest at Augusta on Wednesday.
That's right.
Like nobody's ever won that, and then the tournament, right? It's just like,
Right.
that's cool,
Yeah.
cool story, bro, but it ain't gonna get you in.
The fans like you.
Yeah.
Do they keep so Cotton? This is live now, right? Like it's. I think they
Active voting is going on currently.
do. They keep
Fan
live
vote,
stats.
and then
Do we know who's winning?
here, let me plug that in there
All
for
right.
you.
Do we have
voted?
Do we have credentials to vote?
Anybody can vote.
You have
for
a
fan
pulse and an internet access. I think you. Can
Well,
vote.
that's just for the fan vote, but apparently the fan vote don't mean shit. I mean, so like whose votes count? That's what I want to know. How do we get to those people?
Keep talking, and I'm gonna keep looking. I'm doing
All right.
this. We've done we've done such deep dives on all this information.
I know
We're
you could tell.
shooting
We're
from
the
the
experts.
hip. We're shooting from the hip tonight, folks.
Yeah.
Those tuning in or haven't already left this episode, we are checking this out now. I got a fan vote. I can vote again.
Yeah.
I can't find out where the cash is. Well, I can tell you, I went.
Yeah. Who'd you vote
the
for?
other day? I went the other day and voted, and here are my 7, and I went with Oasis. But again, that is based on that is based on, well, they were huge, and I figure there were a lot of other people that like them, not me particularly, but
Oh,
I
okay.
figure, well, they're humongous compared to a bunch of other people in this list. So I went with them. Sade, that's my girl. Black Crowes, seen them probably 4 or 5 times. Love them. New Edition, again. Are they rock and roll? I don't know. INXS, love INXS. Lauryn Hill and Wu-Tang. That was my 7 that I picked on mine.
So-
and of those 7, I like all of them. Minus, and I'm not anti Oasis. I could name maybe one song. I don't know, 2 songs. I mean, they're fine. They're good. I just know they were huge at the time when they were out. You know.
I am glad to see the Black Crowes love because
I love the
that's
Black
a band that's been kicking obviously for a long time. Started off with a bang with Shake Your Moneymaker, like those first 3 albums, right? Shake Your
Incredible.
Moneymaker, Southern, what is it? Southern Harmony and Musical Companion, and then Amorica. And then it kind of fell off a little bit, right? But I mean, they're cranking. They got a new album that just dropped.
Yeah.
That's where I struggle.
You know,
How do you get? I don't like getting in the Hall of Fame when you're still doing it. Musically,
Well, as long as you
coaches,
that's
players. To me,
that's
it's
probably why they're maybe based on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's the best way to get your shot in there because you get forgot about, you get voted on, and then hey, you hadn't done nothing in a while, and then like, well, what happened to those guys? You know, so I don't know.
Well, I think, and they like what's your go-to when you're going to listen to the Black Crowes? You go to the back catalog.
Oh yeah, the Shake Your Moneymakers, top to bottom, one of those no skip albums, you know, or early, you know, the early top 3, 4 albums. Absolutely, they're great.
So evidently they had a pretty bad record deal, and so where they're not, you know, like they didn't really own their music. So they went, and in like 2010 maybe they put out an album called Crowology, which was basically just a re-recording of all the stuff they had done already.
Oh, okay.
And some of it's like acoustic versions or reworked versions. I highly recommend that. It is very cool. Almost plays like a greatest hits, but it's all like new renditions. It's cool stuff.
little bomb diggity action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Crowology.
That's a play out of Tay-Tay's playbook.
Yeah.
Our boy Sherman would love him some Tay-Tay reference.
Sure.
Well, hey, while he is being highlighted, fresh off the recent edition, coming in from our missing 4th of the Southern Hang podcast, Sherman's top 7 picks are New Edition, INXS, Wu-Tang Clan, RZA's strategy for the Wu-Tang Clan included a revolutionary business model where the group signed a I don't think this is how Sherman reads, but this is my version of how Sherman reads. Business model where the group signed a collective deal with Loud Records while simultaneously negotiating for each individual member to have free agent status. The structure permitted each to sign solo contracts with different competing record labels, such as Method Man with Def Jam, Ghostface Killer with Sony, Jizza with Geffen Records. Number 4 is Luther Vandross. Number 5 is Phil Collins. 6, Mariah Carey. 7, Oasis, but he also wants to punch Liam Gallagher in the face.
I noticed a trend.
That was from Sherman earlier.
So the Wu-Tang,
when he said he couldn't make it, I asked him to give me a 7.
So the Wu-Tang, did y'all Wu-Tang? Are y'all in on Wu-Tang?
I am Wu-Tang-ish. I like Wu-Tang, and I have lots of buddies that I respect highly that like flip the hell out of Wu-Tang and love them. So I love that they're individuals.
I appreciate the Dave Chappelle Wu-Tang references.
Yeah,
but I don't know the music.
It is really good, and Sherman. I was going to mention this too, like the business model thing. They should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame just for how they solved it. Like, it's brilliant.
It was outside the box, right? Like that whole scheme was yes.
It was brilliant because you got basically that meant that every record label in the industry was building the Wu-Tang brand. So you had everybody. So they put out the first album, and then all the solo albums start hitting on all the different labels, and all the labels got to promote their guys. So the whole industry's talking about Wu, and then they put out what was the Triumph, the one with Triumph on it, and like straight to number 1. It was all over the place. It was like, I feel like they kind of took over music.
Wasn't it like a rotating cast?
They had core guys, and then they did have some others that would come and go.
So who gets in the Hall if they get in the Hall of Fame?
It's like, I don't know if they got a big enough stage.
ODB.
Well, you know what I mean? Well, like, does everybody get a ring?
They all
do. You get a car. You get a car.
Yeah.
Like, did they just Oprah that shit out?
Yeah, I think they're all going to get rings. And not all of them still alive, but
yeah, ODB, he gone, right?
Yes, yep. If you all have, I saw there's a lot of content out about Wu-Tang. I feel like there was a documentary maybe on Showtime that I watched that went through the all of that, and then Wu-Tang also had the badass move to say, "Hey, listen, I'm going to record this album."
Oh yeah,
and I'm not.
We talked about this,
and we're not. Yeah, we're not going to put it out. And they just sold 1 copy.
Yeah,
and
that's
a baller move.
Right, that's some thinking out the box shit. That's like my man Sturgill with his new album that he just put out. Just he's not even put it out on digital quite yet.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like Wu should be in just for the business model thing because it was brilliant, and that was mostly RZA. Like, he's the architect of all of it. And actually it was a brilliant move for RZA because I think on all the solo projects he made half because he produced he produced all the beats.
Yeah, because he produced everybody.
Yeah. So
all right. So who do you think on this list is gonna is hoping for a spot but maybe not getting in?
I was
Shakira.
Her hips don't lie, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Joy Division. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably somebody out there like, F you, man. Joy Division is the best one of this.
Well, Joy Division is. And did I see that it was also New Order? Like they were including.
Yep, it was.
They're including
That's
both.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Joy Division's got a heavily influential album. I mean,
Un album.
Well, one album that was historic. Like, if you look at some of the best of all time albums, it's just depressing as hell. Like, it's a tough hang, but it's very good music. Yeah.
They won't be very clear on who's on this nominating committee, but it includes current inductees, artists, historians, journalists, other members of the music industry. So I don't know. Everything's vague here. Nobody wants to tell me who the people are. I want to know who the people are sitting on this freaking nominating committee. But they don't. I guess they don't want anybody getting backlash.
Can we talk about our boy Billy Idol for a second?
Yeah, I got beef with Billy. Go ahead. Billy.
Well, I mean, I fucking loved Billy Idol growing up, right? Too. It's a nice day for a white wedding, right? Moni, like all, the hair. I feel like it became more iconic to like Billy as opposed to the music. Like outside of like 5-6 songs, maybe.
Yeah, I felt like I had, what was it, like Vital Idol, or it was kind of like a greatest hits. I think that was the one with the Moni cover on it.
Yeah,
I felt like that album was everywhere. And I think I had it on cassette and wore that the hell out. But I don't know that I ever went back.
Will and I, my 19-year-old, been talking about it the last week or so because early talk on Bourbon and Beyond 2026, he was coming.
Yeah.
But I guess he didn't finally get the deal finalized, and so pretty bummed. Will was like, dude, I wanted to see him bad. And I've never seen Billy Idol, so hell yeah, that sounds great. So Billy, you're gonna have to come to Bourbon and Beyond next year and sign up while you're still out there, man. We want to see you.
Yeah. I feel like, Cotton, did you mention on your list INXS?
I did. Yeah, they're dope.
I feel like that, there was a time when it was like INXS and U2, and like they were both like the two biggest bands in the world. And then obviously U2 became U2, and INXS maybe didn't quite keep up. But they were for a while.
Their lead singer died.
Well, the lead singer passed away, so that
it's tough to keep up.
He did, but I think even before that, they didn't want to go. A little bit.
They didn't want to go Journey. They weren't looking for the next lead guy. That was it. They were like the Beastie Boys. We ain't got our guy.
That's not true, Cotton. There's a whole reality show where they went to look for a lead singer.
It was all smoke and mirrors. They needed the money.
Oh, reality show.
But there was a run there, like when that I don't know, like early '80s maybe, like was it like Don't Change, and like What You Need, and then the whole Kick album. They were all over the place.
Great.
That was
the days of MTV.
Yeah,
bringing the visual to the music. Probably for me impacts some of my decisions, right, and thought process. But what was the song? It was I Need You Tonight, but then it was something else, right? At the end where they had
where he's throwing the cards.
Alleviate, try not to hate, love your mate, don't suffocate on your own hate. Don't
that's right.
Yeah, like that whole thing, like that's a thing.
I mean that when I hear INXS and you said MTV, that video started playing in my head, like, and I could see it throwing the cards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was just impressed with your ability to recite the lyrics.
Well, it's been those probably are not the lyrics, but they halfway rhyme. But it's but you get the gist.
If you watch the video, you'd know them because they're written on the cards.
They are written on the cards.
I wasn't ever good at memorizing. Yeah, I didn't do the flashcards in middle school, so yeah, that was my downfall.
Tangential to the conversation of INXS, Love Actually, I think there's actually a scene in there where the guy's throwing some cards, which is also probably what Mariah Carey's best known for is All I Want for Christmas.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Bring all that shit together.
Buddy, that was 6 degrees of somebody. I don't know what you just said, nor did I understand it.
I think you said tangential, but you still got to connect it somehow. Like,
it was INXS doing the flip cards, right? So in the movie Love Actually, right, the guy knocks on the door and Keira Knightley comes to the door, and he's like, don't say anything, and he's flipping the cards, and he's like, I love you, even though you're. What's the deal? He's it's his buddy's wife or girlfriend or something. Okay. I don't know.
Okay,
you got me, brother.
He's doing a thing.
Are you the rom-com guy?
The movie.
He's throwing the cue cards out, right? He's like confessing his love for her, and everything goes on. But that movie, at the end of it, is the drums with they're playing All I Want for Christmas Is You, And Liam Neeson's son has a crush on the lead singer, singing "All I Want for Christmas Is You,"
which leads to Phil Collins "Into the Air Tonight."
Well, I was gonna go there next. You beat me to the punch.
Yeah,
it's all tied in.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. How does Phil Collins? He can't not make the list, right? He should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of
It's
Fame,
almost like he tried to by some of the shit that he put out for a while. He's like, I know that like In the Air Tonight was badass, but
No, we've been doing too good. Let's dumb some shit down here.
right.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, he's already in the Hall of Fame with Genesis.
So now he's coming in solo.
Now he's coming in solo. Yeah, or trying to at least.
I don't know how you keep Phil out.
Yeah, I don't know how you keep Phil out.
Yeah, the legend. Like, I don't even know how much of it's true, but the legend of that song and the performance of that song with the spotlight and all it should be in. I'll put him in just for that.
What have you? Speaking of legend of the song, what have you heard? Because I feel like I read a different story every 6 months.
I feel like for a while, like, and maybe this was just growing up. I don't think this is true, but for a while the legend was that, like, that song was written about somebody that did something bad and then he brought him and invited him to the concert, and then as the drum solo kicked in, he put the spotlight on that person and called him out. Did I get that anywhere close?
I heard that second half of that, right? Like putting the spotlight, had the guy come to the concert, first row kind of deal. And I think that first half I heard it was like a lifeguard that didn't save his buddy or something when they were swimming.
Oh, okay. Well, that's bad.
Yeah, it's not good. It's certainly not good.
Not something you'd hope for.
Yeah.
No, I don't think any of that's true, though.
I don't think it's true either. But it's it's pre-internet. Like, shit, people just went with it.
That's right. Yeah.
But like Against All Odds, that's a good song. Like, you'll sing that shit in the car. You may not tell your friends or your family, but you'll sing that shit in the car.
I'd say that's kind of the beginning of the end for our boy Phil.
Susudio?
Susudio? That's not so.
Oh yeah.
You're just okay with that?
Aye.
Yeah.
Can't Hurry Love? No, You Just Have to Wait?
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him and Bill. No, who's the
Chevy Chase?
No, I'm trying to get who he's singing with it. No.
Oh, Paul Simon?
No, you're thinking of the wrong. You're thinking of the wrong album. Don't go down that album. That's Graceland. That's Graceland
which
by
was
Paul
Chevy
Simon,
Chase and Paul
which
Simon.
is a great
Yeah.
which is a great album. I just listened to that this past weekend on our way to Moorhead. But that's a top to bottom. Graceland's a great album. Oh well, let's go tangential. Phil Collins to Craig Cotton. What ties does Phil Collins with some of Craig Cotton's love? What's he got? What do y'all know about that? What do y'all know about that history of Phil Collins?
Little known fact about Phil Collins, he has just random names for his toys. So he's got a Sea-Doo, he's got a motorcycle, and he just makes up names for them.
You're all over it. You're all over it. Phil Collins is the largest private owner of Alamo items and Lonesome Dove. He owns more privately owned artifacts about the Alamo and Lonesome Dove. Huh. So there you go. I wasn't so much Alamo, but I'm Lonesome Dove guy. So.
That's because he made a ton of money writing songs for Disney.
Maybe he made some good ones. He made some Lion King stuff, all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah, he did.
Hell yeah, he's getting in. All right, I'm redoing my list.
So he's in.
Oasis is out. Phil Collins is in.
Oh, all right.
I don't see how you keep Phil out.
I'm adding Oasis to my list just so they keep the vote.
Well, give me your list. What you got? You got a list?
Well, we already talked about the three that to me, the ones that stick out were Wu-Tang.
Were you specific to this is Neil Wilding's list? Did you say that? Were you like,
I did
was there a
not.
drum roll and we said it?
For me, first vote with a bullet is the Black Crowes.
All right, very good.
And then I would go Wu-Tang 1A.
Yeah.
And I had INXS as well. And I felt like I should throw a vote at Melissa Etheridge just because I I think
Because she's from Kentucky.
Shooter Jennings has been on Twitter really trying to promote her. I think he produced her latest record, and so he's working pretty hard to get her. He's stumping for her, try and get her in, and so I figured I'd throw him. If Shooter says that she deserves it, maybe she does.
What was your adjective? Stumping?
Stump? Like in that. We don't have Sherman here, but like I think that's a thing.
You've always got the thing. You always got some word that you were a stand. You were a stand for somebody, and I sat about that for like 3 days. I'm like, what was he? He was a who for what?
Wait, a stand? Like you don't know that reference?
I don't use it. I don't use it in a sentence, but I enjoy when you throw out your.
Do you know the reference though? That's Eminem.
Nope.
Like because the Eminem song "Stan."
Okay.
And he like stalked him, and so much to the point where then he like drove over, whatever. That's.
I'm a listener at home that doesn't know what you're talking about.
The kids.
Why don't you give us a clear story of what you're talking about here, Neil.
Stan, like the song, the Eminem song.
Okay. All right. Be descriptive.
Shit, am I on an island here? What the hell? I didn't come prepared with these notes. But like
this is the kind of knowledge you have in your head.
The Eminem song where like you can hear the pencil scratching on the notepad.
Yeah, I got.
And then he's like, and it's got the Dido sample in it.
Yep.
And like he's stalking. It's got a stalker.
Oh, so you're a stalker for whomever?
Well, but that's what the kids use now, man. Not me.
The kids are stalking.
The kids use Stan, but I embraced, I guess, Stan. I said I was a Stan for somebody.
Somebody like an episode or two ago, you were like, I'm a stand for that person. And I was like, I don't know what he said, but I was like, that was cool. I got to get me some cooler adjectives.
But I don't think that stumping is something that the kids are using. I think that's something that Sherman would use because that's a political term.
Oh, all right.
Like if you're pushing a politician, you're stumping.
You're stumping for him.
I think you got to pay extra for that in some states.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. So
we may have lost our audience with that.
Well, we're forcing you for 7 though. So like you're on the spot now. So you were up to.
I got Wu-Tang, INXS,
Black Rose. You got INXS. You got Melissa Etheridge that you're stumping for.
That's with 5. Oasis.
All right.
And.
Nobody is picking Jeff Buckley if you want to pick.
You know what? So I'm not. Are you a Jeff Buckley guy? Like he's
no, sir. No. I have to do some. I do have to do some history here.
Well, I mean, he has an album, Grace.
All of these people have albums
that is known like
at least from 25 years ago.
In critical circles, is like one of the top albums of all time. He only has one because he died of a heroin overdose.
Oh,
damn! See, this is the kind of knowledge we need to know.
But and he's the one that has a very popular version of Hallelujah.
Yeah. I did see that.
And but I never when it was out. It was like mid-90s when that album was out, and it was big. But I never went there. I never really went there. But that his version of Hallelujah is probably the most
popular.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think he's related to the gal. We're recording this on a Monday. The gal that just won Best Actress is also a Buckley, and I believe they're related.
From the
Oscars.
Oscars.
The Oscars last night.
I didn't.
Usually at the Oscars they give away like Best Actor. And
I got that one.
And the gal from Hamnet won, and she's a Buckley, and I think in the same. I think they're related.
Tangential.
Anyway, I'm running out.
The Hallelujah song's a jam, but I don't know that one song.
He's in the Christmas Hall of Fame. He's in the Christmas Carol Hall of Fame, but he ain't making the rock and roll. What about Iron Maiden? What says rock and roll more than Iron Maiden? Like I'm not an Iron Maiden dude. So you say rock? If I look at this list and I think rock and roll, I'm going Black Crowes, Iron Maiden, Billy Idol. Like those say rock and roll to me. Like I'm not like I'm put Sade high on my list, but I'm not saying she's.
I don't know. You put Black Crowes in true rock and roll.
You better shut your face.
I mean,
I'll come do-
they're
I'll
not
come
they're
do-
not in the
I'll
Iron
come
Maiden
do this.
category, like rock and
Well,
roll,
no.
like Billy Idol. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iron
I don't
Maiden,
have-
I felt like they probably deserve it. Clearly above some of the people we've been talking about, even, but I don't know their music at all.
Did the dude used to wear like a metal glove? Was it Iron Maiden?
I know they talked about him on Bill and Ted. They said,
My man, that is exactly what I was trying to key you up for.
put
I was
him
put a bit of-
in the Iron Maiden. Excellent.
Awesome. Oh yeah, excellent. Execute them.
Oh, good. Yeah, see?
Yes,
There
that's
you
what
go.
I was about to key you up and hoping that you would and you got it before I was even there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're probably making some people mad that are because they have some diehard fans, but I just don't know their music.
No, me neither. I tell you one that Tammy makes fun of me, but I went to my girlfriend Samantha called me. Greg, I'm in town. I got an extra ticket to the Pink concert. You want to go with me? And I'm like, yeah, I'll roll with you. I love chilling with Samantha. So went. That was an incredible. It was like a Circus Soleil. I didn't, like she was bouncing and swinging and flying all over the place, and it was at least we were right by the stage. It was an incredible concert.
I'm surprised she hits the 25-year rule. Like she's been at it 25 years.
I guess that's the rules.
I feel like it's right at. She seems like she's in my head. She's like 28.
24 and a half.
She's young. She's a kid, right? But I'm with you. Like it feels like it just hit the 25-year mark.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a good show.
It was incredible. It was incredible. And Tammy was like hot the whole time. She was like, if I would have asked you yesterday, you want to go with me to go see Pink, you'd have been like, hell nah. I ain't going to see Pink. And I was like, well, yeah, but it's Samantha, and that's my girl from like way back, and it was a free ticket, and I don't get to hang with her very often. And then I came home, I was like, this is a damn good show.
Yeah.
Like so that was I was like, oh, I know that song, but it wasn't like I knew her music.
Yeah.
But and she put on a show. I mean, she was swinging over the top of us and all kinds of stuff.
She's definitely evolved, like because she was like a little punk. She's out of Detroit. She kind of came up, I think, in the punk scene. But
yeah.
But I don't know.
She married a motocross guy, and she was into all kinds of wild shit.
What was that dude's name? Travis Pastrana? Pastrana, something like a sandwich, pastrami sandwich.
Red, you've been whittling and writing, taking notes, and scripting.
I'm trying to figure out where I stand with all this. Yeah. So
have you figured out the BFRs?
Well, I'm gonna go
top 7 of 2026.
I'm struggling. I feel like a little bit like Neil. I'm definitely over 7 right now.
Yeah.
I'm at like 7.5.
Neil was at 3.
I know.
That wasn't brought up on that was on the pre-show, but this is the first time in the history of Southern Hang that Neil went under.
Yeah. Let's mark the tape.
Look,
let's mark the tape episode. Yeah.
Sherman, like Sherman's not here right now, but like there's not a doubt in my mind. Whatever he's doing, he's like something of the universe is off. Like he can sense it, he can feel it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the weight of the world is wobbly right now.
He's like checking his phone. He's like something is off. I don't know what's going on, but I can feel something's amiss. All right. So for my 7, I'm going to go Phil Collins.
Okay.
Not a better air guitar session, air drum session out there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Crowes, my first CD.
Yep.
I'm going to go INXS.
That's your first CD?
Black Crowes was, yeah.
CD. You had tapes and 8 tracks. And
Cotton, what was your first CD?
I'm trying to think of CD.
Mine, I bought 2 at the same time.
CD.
Nirvana,
Come back to me.
Nevermind, and
good.
NWA.
Ooh, straight out of Compton?
No, E-File. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce it.
Go ahead. You were, I don't know where you left off. You were at Black Crowes.
INXS. I'm going to do a little new edition Bobby Brown button on my sleeve. I'm going to throw in the Wu.
Okay.
Even though I said, like I said, I don't know the music, but I feel like they're legendary. Yep. I'm torn a little bit here between Pink and Melissa Etheridge, and I'm kind of leaning towards Melissa Etheridge.
I'd like to see them in a ring battle, like that old 19. What do they do when they did those cartoon figures on MTV and they put them in the ring?
Oh,
the claymation.
Claymation.
Yeah.
They definitely fight different ways.
I would love to see Pink and Melissa Etheridge go at it. Like that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Shooter said Melissa, so maybe she wins.
Okay.
For my last pick,
drum roll, please.
This dude, I mean, he had sultry voice.
Oh yeah.
But he had the album cover where he's like laying down, you're propped up on your elbow. Our boy Michael Jackson had that. Lionel Richie had that.
Brian Redmond on a Saturday morning.
Tommy Potts, our fraternity brother, probably practiced that pose for a senior picture. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you knew the album was going to be dope when that's on the cover. Mm-hmm. But more importantly, this dude's got something that's near and dear to my heart. He's singing things like, "The ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star." Are you guys with me? Do you know where I'm going with this?
I believe.
I feel like there was a "That's what she said" in there somewhere, but
this is the kind of poetry that Neil spits on the weekend when he's talking to Shane. You think he doesn't? You don't think this is how he wooed?
One shining moment. Our boy Luther.
Oh, Luther. Yeah.
I mean, it's that time of year. I'm a little bit sentimental about it as it is.
I'm telling you.
Like, if you gotta put me on a vote for somebody, I gotta put our boy in there.
You give Red five bourbons on a Friday night, and then you wake him up early for a podcast on a Saturday morning. You're getting the Saturday morning Luther Vandross, Brian Redmond. That's my hey everybody, welcome to Southern Hang. Yeah, oh yeah,
yeah, a little buttery,
I think you're right. Yeah. He has made many a connection. How about that? He has helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
I don't know.
Keep the population growing.
No doubt. I don't know.
Did everybody get a vote? Did anybody not get a vote? Iron Maiden didn't get a vote.
Iron Maiden did not get a vote.
Shakira, of us four, Shakira, no. Mariah Carey,
Joy Division,
no. Yeah. Joy Division, no.
I feel bad. I probably should have voted for Joy Division. I do like that one album.
Lauryn Hill, did anybody throw her in the mix?
Yeah, she was in mine.
She was in yours?
She was on my vote. That the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is one of my favorite albums. I can listen to that album all the time. That's a summertime front to back, no skips jam. That album's great.
Does one album get you in? I mean,
no, she got more. She got more.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Although she was by far my least favorite concert I ever went to, that I was like so amped up about and so jacked because I wanted to see her for so long, and it was such a disappointment. And she was just angry person, mad that had to play music to pay her debt. Like that's who I got to see, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. Like I'm like, don't come out here if this is the way you're gonna, put on a show. So unfortunately,
I feel like I've heard that, but maybe I heard that from you. Like that.
Yeah, it was bad. But oh well.
Well, before we wrap, should we make some suggestions for next year?
We're gonna wrap. We got like a Beastie Boys, the three of us. We're gonna do it in harmony.
Well, we're gonna wrap INXS Media.
Oh.
No, I feel like there was when I found out, because I just did the research and for this, and I didn't know the 25-year rule thing.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised. There's some artists that I would put ahead of some of these that have been nominated that are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, you got some. Here we go. Now you got some people that haven't got in. Go ahead.
I got some recommendations. See, y'all complimented me on being short. Now I'm about to bust out a list of 50 people that need to be in.
He's playing chess, not checkers, Craig.
Nah. So here we go. So from our 90s alternative episode, Alice in Chains.
What?
Yeah.
Can we not get them?
I put them above Oasis.
I agree.
And several other people on this list.
Yeah. Smashing Pumpkins.
Still putting it down.
Tool.
Smashing Pumpkins, though,
Still putting it down.
like they're good. I just can't.
I think it's because Billy, what's his name?
Yeah.
Is a
Corgan.
dick, and I think people don't like him.
Testify. You know who likes Billy from Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah, Billy. Yeah,
Billy. Him and they and Oasis need to get together.
he's you know who's got some stories on Billy is Courtney Love. She evidently they dated before before Cobain, and she's not a fan of Billy. Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
How about it?
Pumpkins. Who'd you see next?
Tool.
Yeah, I love Tool. Seen them a couple times in concert.
You think they got enough to get some recognition? I don't know.
All right,
And then on the hip hop
some more
side,
knowledge.
how about Snoop Dogg?
Oh, he ain't in.
Hey, Snoop Dogg not in.
He is going to win the fan
Is
vote. No doubt.
NWA in?
NWA is in, but he's not in NWA.
Well, no, I'm just trying to find out who in the.
Yeah.
Is Dre in?
Good question. I mean, I don't know if he's in as a solo artist.
I feel like Dre's got to be in before Snoop, maybe. But I feel hands down, Snoop wins the fan vote.
Yeah.
The son of a bitch is doing the Olympics. He's doing it all.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And then I think we talked about this in the pre-show, but just a sentimental vote. Would love to see my man Todd Snyder get some recognition. And his first album came out in 1994.
Is he in the Country Music Hall of Fame?
I don't think he's in any Hall of Fame. Songwriter, maybe.
Is he in the Singer-Songwriter Hall of Fame?
Is that a thing?
Is there an Americana Hall of Fame?
Maybe this is our next episode. Let's explore.
How many Hall of Fames and who can cross-reference multiple Hall of Fames that they're in?
That's right. Yeah. No, I don't know.
Can you be in more than one Hall of Fame?
I'm going to say yes.
Hell yeah.
Can Willie be in the rock
I'm
and
sure
roll
Willie's
and country music?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Willie's
And the Ganja Pot Fest Hall of Fame? Can you tie them all together?
He's the captain of that one. Yeah. He's first inductee.
Him and Snoop are hanging out.
Yeah.
Let's get it done.
Co-counsel.
That's all I had. Oh, the Smiths.
Good.
The Smiths. They were nominated in 15 and 16, but I feel like Morrissey may be screwing that up for him now.
I don't think I know enough about the Smiths.
Yeah, that's me. I'm like, eh. I try because there's other people that are like, oh, they're awesome, and then I'll go and I'll spend 3-4 hours, and I'm like, nope, don't get it. But hey, that's just me.
I hear the Smiths, and I kind of feel like the Pixies. I feel like I should know more, and I just don't.
They're very different.
But you know what? You know what I mean? There's a huge following. People love them.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
I didn't appreciate them much. Did not care for Morrissey, but I do.
Oh boy,
Eric Orfage.
I know.
Jason Corfage is on. He's starting the car right now. He's coming to your house.
But I do. I have. He's told me to go back. Corfage has actually, and I do. I do like the Smiths as a band,
but not as people.
Well, Morrissey's kind of off the rails as a human being these days.
Gotcha.
All right. So as a collective from the Southern Hang podcast, it sounds like Wu is in.
Yeah. Black Rose are
Black
in.
Rose are in.
Yeah.
INXS is in.
That would surprise me. INXS, all the love for INXS, I was surprised. I thought I was going to have to sell you guys on them.
No, it's a slam dunk, Neil. Slam dunk.
All right, good.
And then there's 3 or 4 hanging out there that are still New Edition, Luther, Sade. I guess Oasis. Do they make it hard? They weren't hard.
They were two of the 3. They were 66%.
All right.
So was New Edition.
Well, it sounds like late April of 2026 is when we find out who gets to make the cut. And then we're going to have to start finding out if we can get the Southern Hang Pod in the committee for next year, so we can get Slint and whomever else picked out, so they can make the list. Maybe that's the show we need to have, the Neil Wilding Hall of Fame.
Y'all go listen to that album and then you shut up. You're like, hey, Slint. Did y'all pay attention at all to the spoon conversation from last week? Like that is. Did you go back and listen to any of that? Did I reel you in at all?
On Spoon or Slint?
Spoon? No, Spoon.
I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. I am going to spend some time this week and actually listen to Spoon.
All right.
I just went around saying ga
five, ga cinco.
Yeah. That's right. Okay.
All right, folks. We've waxed poetic, I think, long enough on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Unless y'all got some final parts, something else you want to throw out there.
Man.
I am going to throw one thing out there. I need to apologize. Apparently, I made a statement that said My Morning Jacket was a jam band. And I have been educated that they are not a jam band. I got yelled at in a friendly way. Good friend of mine, friend of the show, B Moore, neighborhood guy.
Okay.
Told me that My Morning Jacket is not a jam band. I tried to counter with some intel via Google, and I think at the end of the day he may be onto something.
All right.
So I want to retract my previous statement from episode 32.
Well, but doesn't that now upset the people that think jam bands are great, and that, like, why is jam band considered a negative connotation?
I don't think it's anything negative or not. I made the comment they were a jam band.
I think they're at least tangential, like the festival nature, because they're festival circuits and stuff. But so, what was the evidence against it? Like, because they don't expand and go beyond.
It's a whole. We may have to have our own episode to dig into that, to peel back that onion.
Dude, you just can't drop that bomb and then and not want to talk about it.
And then I'm out. We're wrapping up. It's a wrap.
Where's this B Moore guy at? Bring him on. Call him up. Call him up right now. Let's get him on the show.
I tell you where he's going to be Saturday. You'll see him Saturday.
Oh, at this concert.
At the music festival. But it won't be next Saturday. It'll be the last Saturday by the time you hear this. So
right, it'll be the Saturday previous by the time this comes out.
It'll be a time warp.
Yep.
So we'll talk about you meeting him in the past.
All right. I'm with it.
Awesome.
All right. Well, we missed Sherm this week.
That's right.
And I appreciate him at least shooting in the text and saying hi, and we'll catch up with him on the next episode. But, thank you, as always, to the Southern Hang family, and we'll catch you on whatever our next episode is.
All right. Peace out.
Be good, boys.
Be good, people.